I am delighted, pleased, elated to share this video with you all. So see, I have used three adjectives all expresses the word happy. Today's lesson is to find and express the feeling of happiness and its usage in different sentences. The word happy is an adjective used to express positive feeling. There are many words that can express the feeling of being happy. So let's see some of the alternatives that could be used instead of the word happy. Check the uses of different synonyms of happy in the sentences. The first synonym for happy can be joyful. She gave a joyful laugh. It was a joyful reunion of all the family. I have many joyful memories from that time. The next word can be cheerful. He felt bright and cheerful and full of energy. You are in a cheerful mood. He has always been a cheerful, hard-working employee. I am amazed that she keeps so cheerful. We tried to keep him cheerful. The doctor is on our way, said Mrs. Morris in a falsely cheerful voice. She tried to sound cheerful and concerned. You are very cheerful, all of a sudden. The next alternative can be jolly. He had a round, jolly face. The manager was fat and jolly. Everybody was in a very relaxed and jolly mood. She is a very jolly, upbeat sort of a person. She was a jolly, kind hearted woman. She is a jolly good teacher. Your mother is a jolly, easy-going woman. The next word can be pleased for happy. She was very pleased with her exam results. Mimi was pleased with the gift from her father. The boss should be pleased with you. She seemed pleased at our success. You are looking very pleased about something. I am very pleased for you both. The next word is contended. Rohit was a contented man. I felt warm and cozy and contented. A contented mind is a perpetual feast. She is always or easily contained. A contented mind is the greatest blessing a man can enjoy in this world. Tanya kept the children reasonably quiet and content. He is content he content himself with his job. His face relaxes into a content smile. The next word can be exuberant. She gave an exuberant performance. The picture is painted in exuberant reds and yellows. A noisy bunch of exuberant youngsters were gathered outside. He was exuberant as a child. The next word for happy can be satisfied. The Olympic athlete was satisfied with her performance. They were not satisfied with the outcome of the talks. Sarah watched a satisfied expression on her face. He declared himself satisfied with the results. Her parents seemed satisfied enough with her progress. I felt well satisfied with my day's work. She seemed satisfied with the arrangement. The next word can be delighted. She was delighted by the news of the wedding. They were highly delighted at the court's decision. I was delighted with my gifts. We are delighted about the decision. I was so pleased and delighted for him when he started losing weight. I am delighted to see you all. We were delighted to hear of your success. Mrs. Mary said she would be only too delighted to present the prizes. They were delighted with the results. The next word is elated. She was elated at or by the news. She was greatly elated by success. He felt elated and mildly drunk. The prince was reported to be elated at or by the birth of his new daughter. I felt strangely elated at the news. The next word is ecstatic. Sally was ecstatic about her new job. He gave an ecstatic sigh of happiness. Martin was not exactly ecstatic at the news. They gave an ecstatic reception to the speech. The next word for happy is jubilant. They were jubilant over their victory. The whole of Spain was jubilant. See how jubilant they are? Before his eyes was a sea of jubilant people. Jubilant sports fans rioted after their team won the championship. The next word for happy can be gratified. It gratified me to hear of your success. They were gratified that America kept its promise. We gratified our friend's curiosity. I was gratified by their invitation. He was gratified to hear that his idea had been confirmed. It gratified him to think that it was all his work. The next word is glad. I passed the test. I am so glad. She was glad when the meeting was over. He does not need the pills anymore. I'm glad about that. I'm glad to hear you are feeling better. I'm glad you are feeling better. He was glad he did come. I am just glad you are safe. I have never been so glad to see anyone in my life. I'm glad to meet you. I have heard a lot about you. He talked so much that they were really glad to see the back of him. The next word is blissful. We spent 3 blissful weeks away from work. We spent a blissful week together. We preferred to remain in blissful ignorance of what was going on. She remained in blissful ignorance of these events. There's just nothing more blissful than lying by that pool. The next word can be overjoyed. He was overjoyed at my success. We were overjoyed to hear their good news. She was overjoyed that her article has been published. She was overjoyed at the birth of her daughter. They are all overjoyed about it. We were overjoyed by this decision. She was not exactly overjoyed to see us again. The next word is merry. A merry crowd of villagers watched the proceedings. His face was round and his eyes were merry. You can also use phrases in your conversation to express the term happy, like on cloud nine. He was on cloud nine after winning the competition. When Michael was born, I was on cloud nine. She has been on cloud nine since the magazine printed the story she wrote. She is been on cloud nine ever since she heard the news. Adam was on cloud nine after the birth of his son. The couple seemed to be on cloud nine. The other face for happy can be on top of the world. She was feeling on top of the world. When I heard she did been released, I felt on top of the world. Tina was on top of the world. We were just sitting on top of the world. To be on top of the world is an idiom that means to be very happy. We were for a time on top of the world. And the last phrase that we can use for happy can be over the moon. She was over the moon about or with her new bike. She is over the moon about her new job. They are over the moon about their trip to Japan. The whole team were over the moon at winning the competition. Staff here are all over the moon. You can use any of the words and phrases to express the word happy in your daily usage to improve your writing skill, vocabulary, and of course, spoken English. If you know any more synonyms for happy, then write down in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching this video.